Right, okay, so here's the final section, the ready section. So taken from exam questions. So if you can do these, basically you're ready for the exam, or ready for the topic test that we're talking about. So right, a packet of biscuits, 56p. A bottle of cola is £1.14. So Emma buys 4 packets of biscuits and a bottle of Coke. She pays with £10. How much change should she get? So that's important. The 4 packets of biscuits, 1 bottle of cola, and a £10 note. What change should she get? So that makes me think of a takeaway at some point. So she's got 4 of those. So times that by 4. And then she's just got 1 bottle of cola. So 56p. So if I wanted to times that in a calculator, well, I'm going to just change it into a decimal first, I think. So we'll change it into pounds because it's easier that way. So it'll be 0.56. So that gets us £2.24. And then she's only got 1 bottle of Cola. Coke is a brand name, I can't see that. So add that to the £1.14, and what's she going to pay there then? So she paid £3.34. So again, she pays with £10. So what change does she get? So that makes me think of a subtraction. So I'll do 10, take away £3.34. That gives me, not a great number, but it gives me £6.66. All the 6s. Right, so number 2. So we've got the adult ticket, we've got the prices of an adult ticket, a child ticket, and a senior ticket. So Tony buys 1 child ticket and 1 senior ticket. So work out the total cost. So 1 child is £4.90. So £4.90, and a senior ticket, so plus £5.85. So that gives us our price, which is £10.75. Right, actually, I'll just move that over there so we've got more space for the next question. That's £10.75, was it? £10.75, yeah. Stephanie buys adult tickets only, so the total cost is £6.55. So how many adult tickets does she buy? So she only buys adult tickets, that's important, there's only 1. That's the total cost, and how many does she buy? Right, so that's making me think of a division. Right, so what we've got is the total cost, £60.55, and each adult ticket is £8.65 each. So if we divide that by £8.65, it'll tell us how many tickets she's got. And hopefully it'll be a nice round number, otherwise we've got it wrong. 60.55 shared by 8.65. So she's bought 7 tickets. Okay, so Kamala buys 1 adult ticket, so 1 adult ticket and 2 child tickets, pays with a £20 note. So how much change should she get? So actually this is a bit similar to that question. So we're working out the cost of an adult ticket and 2 child tickets. So yeah, what we've got is £8.65. Plus, what I'll do is I'll times the £2.90 by 2. Or £4.90 by 2. And if I do that, I get £9.80. So I'll add those 2 together, and I've got my total, which is £18.45. So similar to before, that keyword here is how much change should she get. So that makes me think of doing a takeaway from the 20. So if I take 18.45 from the 20, I'm left with his change, or her change, which is £1.55. Right, so we're on to a question with a formula, so it's converting kilometres to miles. So M is your miles, your km is your kilometres, so 8/5. So it makes me think of a fraction. In fact, it is a fraction, so I can use the fraction button on a calculator. So I ran I didn't, but somebody ran 10 kilometers in 60 minutes. So we're working out their speed in miles per hour. So 10 kilometers, what I'd do then is I'd use my calculator. So I'd press 8/5 into a calculator. And then I'd change my of, or I wouldn't change. What I'd do is I'd say that these two next to each other, so that means times. So times that by 10, and that gets me my number of miles that is. Let's do that on a calculator. So 8/5 times by 10 gives us 16. So that was 16 miles. So it took me 60 minutes, which is 1 hour. So actually it's just 16 miles per hour. Right, so question 5, it says complete this bill. So brake blocks, he's got 4 of them, and they're £4.12 each, so that's £16.48. That one's already done for us. So brake cables, so you've got 2 of those, £5.68 each. So what we'll do with that, just like the example there, which helped us out, is times it by 2. So we'll times those 2 together to get £11.36. Right, so two of the pedals cost us £45.98 altogether. So what we'll do then is work out how much each of them is. Half it divided by 2. So if I do 45.98 divided by 2, gets me the cost of each, which is £22.99. So labour charge, so that's 1.5 hours, and that's at £12 an hour. So what I'm going to do, I think, is if I type that into a calculator, so we can have 1.5. Use the fraction button again, and then because it's £12 per hour, I would times that by 12. So if we times that by 12, we get our answer, which is 18. It's going to charge £18 for all that work that we've done. Sounds all right. So then your total of the bill would be that plus that plus that plus that. So total, again, is one of those trigger words or keywords that makes me think I'm going to do an add. So if I do add all those up together, 36 plus 16.48, we get the total cost of the whole bill, which is £91.82. Could have bought it in your bank for that. But anyway, so that's the cost of the total bill. That's everything all together. Okay. So when you're doing functional skills, you are kind of looking for these keywords. So total is one of them that makes me think about adding. If I see the word per, it makes me think of division. If I see the word change, it makes me think of subtract. Okay, cheers.